Sunday. Rocking my baseball cap this morning for added face protection. I just put on the Skin Aqua Rich. It's a mouthful. And I also have on Elta MD UV Clear this morning for my sunscreen all over my face. So I really like that Skin Aqua. I can't remember the ingredient that's in it that has been shown to be helpful for oiliness. When it goes on, it feels a little greasy, but it ends up being really nice and moisturizing and light. And it doesn't leave you looking shiny. And some of you who wear it comment that it goes really well with your makeups. Like it doesn't cause the makeup to clump up or anything. So that's good. I've really been enjoying it though. But I'm wearing my my Eclipse sun shield this morning, and I'm going to show you guys. One thing that I love about the sun shield as opposed to my sleeves, I love my sleeves, I take them with me everywhere. But what I like about this is actually that the palms are spared because my sleeves cover my palms, part of my palms, which is fine. But I find when I'm in the grocery store, I have to take them off because when I like pick up produce from the produce section, you know, they're always like sprinkling the produce with that water spray. That thing's so annoying. Have you ever been sprayed by the water spray in the produce section? It's the most annoying thing. But I find with the sleeves that cover the palm of my hand, I end up grabbing things and it's like wet. So this is kind of nice. It, you know, frees up your hands. Hey, happy Sunday.
Hi everybody, how are we?
Mom's going to go get our coffee. It's waiting. So that's what's going on. Last night my mom decided that she's reading Sharp Objects, and she didn't want to watch any more episodes of Sharp Objects until she's almost finished with the book, I think. So she was worried that, or I think maybe she's got still quite a bit to go in the book. She was worried it would give it away. So we watched 2 episodes of The Crown, and I'm really enjoying it, but if I were watching it without my mom, I would be kind of lost. My mom knows all of these details about the royal family that she's like a compendium to the show. I would be completely lost without her. Just as far as the characters and historically, I don't know who's who really. Like some of the drama, but my mom has all these like little insights into just like little different things about little subtleties that aren't explicitly stated. My mom knows. She's like, this is royal code. How do you know all of this? Speaking of royal code, I was telling them that you're quite the expert on the royal family.
No.
You're like a compendium to the crown.
Well, what shall I say? I don't know.
You said last night you've been following them for a long time.
Yes, I have. But I mean, it's not like I'm rabidly into them. It's just that when you live a long time, you absorb things.
Yeah, that's the benefit of wisdom.
Yeah.
Tell everybody the story, Ty B's latest obsession, the story you were telling me about what he did the other day. I think I had the biggest laugh over this.
There's another dog near me that they throw his tennis ball back and forth. So Ty discovered that there was an old tennis ball buried in the ground cover the other day, and he's obsessed with it. So I think it was Wednesday night, he came and woke me up at 1:30, and I thought, oh my, I've got to get him out, he must need to go, it's an emergency. And I put his leash on and out we went, and he made a beeline for that ball, and we just had to check on him. It was the craziest thing. It's like he didn't need to go to the bathroom or anything, he just wanted to check on the ball. In the middle of the night. It's a good thing I don't have anything better to do than cater to a dog with an obsessive tennis ball fetish. But yeah, he's the funniest little guy.
Yeah, he gets fixated on things.
He does.
Yeah, yesterday
And he remembers.
he went in my tote bag. I have all my planner supplies. He went in my tote bag, and I have a page of stickers that say for meal planning. It's like, what's for dinner? He pulled them out and took them over to his bed. Like, I'm gonna work in my planner now.
Yeah, he's cute when he does things like that. He'll zero in on something that, like a bookmark.
Yeah.
And he goes over there and pulls it
Like a
out
beeline.
and takes it to his bed.
So this morning on the oatmeal bar, they didn't have any. Their cinnamon shaker was mysteriously missing, but they have it up on the coffee bar. So I just dusted mine with some cinnamon, and my mom went up there to dust hers. But I got oatmeal, and on the bottom there are blackberries and strawberries. I have some strawberries kind of throughout. They're toasted pecans, and they're dried blueberries, and some slivered almonds. I was just telling them about this. Yeah, did you have a cinnamon?
Avalanche.
Yeah. Oh dear.
I
Yeah.
know. I'm gonna have to.
Well, my issue with the Whole Foods shakers is that the holes are too big.
I'm gonna just mix it in.
It's too big for the dust. Yeah, they need a sprinkler.
Yeah, I just did oatmeal this morning with pecans on the bottom and granola.
Oh, mine also has toasted coconut, and that looks like sugar, but it's unsweetened vanilla powder. They have vanilla powder up there.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I've seen that on iHerb. Look who got herself some Hydro Pros. You got this little character and one other one you have back at the house. How do you like
Oh,
these?
I like the size of it because I've always thought that that size I would just drink it and it's not enough.
Mm-hmm.
But what's good about it is, number one, it fits in your bag. Number two, it is not heavy to tote along.
That's what I like about it. I love Bubba, but this one's nice because it's not heavy, like you said, and it's not heavy, and this is easy to get in and out of. I had one of those clean canteens once, and it was nearly impossible to get in and out of. It was like
The threads don't.
yeah, and it was like opening up some kind of a military vacuum seal thing, like you would transport some kind of top secret information, and I was like, I just want a sip of coffee. So he's ready for a walk. Hey, little man. Oh boy. Oh boy. Got one ear inside out and one down. Well, hey guys, we're back at my mom's house. I was just working in my planner a little bit, and I wanted to share with you guys how I've been doing the Erin Condren monthly layout. I've been pairing the monthly spread, the month at a glance, with my Create 365 stickers that my mom got me for Christmas, actually. This is a seasonal pack, and how cute are the Halloween stickers? But a lot of these stickers are perfect size for the EC. This little pineapple and then the strip, I just think it's really cute. But I have these little mini coffee stickers that I got years and years and years ago for another planner that I had. So I put them there because obviously Sunday is always coffee. I had a dentist appointment that day. And you'll recall we went to the garden kitchen, and then I used these little checky-offy boxes for some major tasks. Like one of the things that I needed to do was get my car registration done, which I did this month. So yeah, that's kind of how I've been doing the month but this is just a layout kind of how I've been setting up my weekly spread, just a skeleton of it. I always go run my errands on Thursday, as you guys know, and I usually go to the grocery store. And for fun, I have this little food sticker that was from an old Project 365, I think their budgeting pack, and I like to just jot down how much I spend each week on groceries. I just think that's kind of fun to see from week to week. And it's kind of nice to go back and reflect on it throughout the year. Then I use this little habit tracker thing for my postings for social media, Instagram, YouTube, to make sure, you know, at the end of the day, I'm one of those people, I find it's gratifying to check a box. So I know at the end of the day, I can check that off once all of the stuff is set to be posted. which is really helpful. Then I use this box for the top 3 to-dos of the week. Yeah, I've really been happy with my Erin Condren planner. It's probably one of the best planners I've ever had. I've had this Japanese planner. I can't remember what it's called. I had a Filofax. I prefer this to Filofax for sure. And I also had a Moleskine. I didn't care for using the Moleskine planner. It was too hard to get in and out of, I found. It was too hard to navigate around. That being said, I didn't really tabulate it or customize it personally with little things that could have made it easier, would have made it easier to use. But the Erin Condren's nice. It kind of already has most of that stuff to make it easy to get to navigate, to get around in. I don't like using mobile apps for planning. I just like having the process of writing down solidifies things in my brain better for me. But last night my mom and I took a little trip to Ikea just to kind of walk around before I went to the gym. It's nice in there, even though it can be overwhelming, and it was very zen for whatever reason. My mom needed to get a little boot tray, which she got, and I went in there really just to accompany her. We ended up getting, oh, this was the other thing she got. She wanted a little thing to put wet dishes on. So she has that, and this actually works really nicely. They also sell like a special little rack that goes in here where you can put the plates one by one, but she elected not to get that. She just kind of wanted to put this here for her meal prep containers. She doesn't put in the dishwasher. She rinses them out and sometimes, you know, washes them by hand with a little bit of soapy water, I guess, and likes to dry them here. So she's got that now, which is cool. And I got these. I've been looking for some of these. These are little silicone baking molds. I love these. They're really convenient for baking for one. And you guys know I like to make veggie burgers and little veggie muffin cups, like with beans, little bean burgers, mini bean burgers. And these are really handy. You know, you don't have to necessarily use the entire muffin tin. You can just use a few of them at a time. And this came with 9, which is a good number of them. Then my mom got these ginger thin cookies with almonds. They happen to be vegan, so those looked good to her. I was showing them your Ikea cookies. Hey, Tybee. Hey.
He had himself a good walk.
Good. I'm gonna make my mom one of these golden turmeric lattes. I shared this on my Instagram stories recently. I got this last week from Four Sigmatics. This is the golden latte mushroom mix. It's shiitake and turmeric. These are really good. So yeah, I just heat up however much almond milk you want. I just do it in the microwave because it's easier. And then I get some water boiling. And speaking of Ikea, my mom has one of the Ikea milk frothers. It just has a little bit of cinnamon fallout from a prior beverage. But you'll recall when my mom and I went to Ikea a while back, I went in there specifically looking for those, and they've got them in now. Houstonians, by the way, if you're in the market for one of these, the Houston Ikea now has them back in stock. So go and get you one. They're really handy. I think they're yeah, $2.99, really affordable and long-lasting. But anyways, I just have some of the almond milk here that I heated up for 2 minutes in the microwave. This is that I Love You a Latte cup I got in a FabFitFun box a while back. I gifted it to my mom. She really likes it. It's too small for me. But there's already stevia in this. So everything you need is already in the packet, but that's what it looks like. It has stevia, coconut milk powder, organic turmeric powder, organic coconut sugar, shiitake mushroom, ginger, tulsi powder, black pepper, and like I said, stevia. So you can have this just in boiling water without the almond milk, but I find that it's not super creamy that way. It tastes really good though. So adding the non-dairy milk just kind of gives it a little something special. But I go ahead and start whisking it in. Don't get too frothy. Let's just clean up my mess. No Fleischmau. Comment below on if you know what that means. I know many of you know what that means. In Portuguese. I just dusted it with a little bit of this Ceylon cinnamon.
Serving size on these is a generous 6 cookies.
Yeah, that was a real
like
selling
very
point. Yeah, there's nothing worse than a 2-serving cookie thing. First impression?
Oh, they're nice. Nice. And you can see their little almonds in there.
Ooh.
Yeah, do you want to try one?
No, I'll try. I'll let you enjoy your cookie.
Yeah, oh, they're good.
Oh, you just fired up Owlie. That's cute. Which wax melt did you commit to?
The Macintosh.
Ooh, good. That'll start cooking soon. Well, hey guys, what's up? I'm obviously back home and I just got out of the shower after the gym. And remember this guy? This is an empty. This is the Hada Labo Skin Plumping Gel Cream, Hyaluronic Acid Gel Cream that I've used in the past. It's just an old empty container of it. And I've always loved this. I stopped using it for over the summer and haven't really been using a humectant underneath my moisturizer. You guys were asking why. Really no reason. You know, summertime here in particular, there's really much less of a need for heavy moisturizing. And the Skin Plumping Gel Cream for me is really just to amp up my nighttime moisturizer a little bit. I put it onto my face after I've washed my face or gotten out of the shower and my skin is wet. And it acts as a humectant, and in doing so, it just kind of gloms onto the water there, almost like a little sponge. And then I come on over with my regular nighttime moisturizer, whether it be CeraVe PM, CeraVe Moisturizing Cream, Neutrogena Oil-Free Moisturizer, Vanny Cream Light Lotion, Vanny Cream in the tub, Soon Young Etude House 2X Barrier Cream. The list goes on of potential moisturizers that could be doing this, that do it well. And, you know, like I said, over the summer, didn't really have a whole lot of a need for this, and I ran out of it in the winter, the season before summer, and I just didn't buy another one for the summer. But I've been trying out an alternative as recently, and I'm going to be reviewing it for you guys. Ooh, it got a little linty here at the bottom. An alternative that I recently came across, believe it or not, at Urban Outfitters. I shared this on my Instagram IGTV this past week, but it is the Deep Dive Water Cream by Red Earth. Red Earth is a brand that I guess is from Australia. This product is made in Japan, though, it says on the packaging. And I was really surprised by this. Very no-nonsense ingredient list. Pretty priced similarly to the Hada Labo Skin Plumping Gel Cream. Priced similarly as well to another gel humectant I've used in the past, the Neutrogena Extra Dry Hydro Boost Gel Cream. That one. Not just any Hydro Boost. The Extra Dry one, because that one's fragrance free. This one is quite comparable, for those of you curious, to the Hada Labo Skin Plumping Gel Cream. I mean, they're putting them on there, they're almost identical, and I'm really liking it. So I won't be buying a new Skin Plumping Gel Cream until I finish up this Red Earth one. But you can see, I mean, it's quite similar to the Hada Labo Skin Plumping Gel Cream, those of you who are familiar with it. I'm not going to put it on now. I did put it on before coming out here as part of my usual nighttime skincare routine, but I've really been liking it a lot, and I plan on, I'm going to be reviewing it for you guys along with some of their other products. It's not sponsored or anything. I just, you know, like to explore other things, those of you who ask. This one by Red Earth, FYI, I know a lot of you can't get the Hada Labo one. You can get it, you know, at target.com here in the States, and obviously in Japan. But I'm curious if Red Earth is actually a brand. I mean, I know it's in Australia, but those of you in Australia, comment below if you're really familiar with it. They make like a lot of makeup, which is kind of what I was surprised by. I was taken aback by this logical product. Anyways, side note, the Red Earth water cream, unlike the Hada Labo Skin Plumping Gel Cream, the preservative in this is caprylic acid, I think. I'm forgetting the name, but it is not methyl isothiazidolone. MCI is a preservative that's more than fine, but a lot of people do develop an allergy to it, and MCI is present in Hada Labo Skin Plumping Gel Cream. Many of you have said you're allergic to it, irritated by it, bothered by it, and have avoided this because of that, and you're looking for an alternative, and you weren't like entirely blown out of the water by Hydro Boost. This one is a suitable alternative without MCI in it, and I really liked it. It's got ceramides in it. It's got glycerin as the as the humectant, and it has dimethicone in it as a little bit of occlusive. You can actually get away with. I found that you know, because it's still not cold at all here. It's not as though we suddenly have gotten drier here in Houston, but I found that, at least for the time being, by itself, this works quite well. In contrast, the Hada Labo, I find when I use it by itself, it's a little drying. And that's the case with humectants. When you use a humectant by itself without an occlusive on top, like a regular moisturizer, it actually just can be very drying, and the reason is that little water sponge is sitting there, and the water still evaporates, and you've got even more water sitting there to draw even more out, so it actually can increase transepidermal water loss if there's no concomitant occlusive on top. This has dimethicone in it as its occlusive, which is a wonderful moisturizing ingredient, and I found that this by itself, at least here, I mean, maybe I just don't really need a moisturizer at all, and I need an increased transepidermal water loss. I doubt that. It's not a good thing to have transepidermal water loss. You kind of want to put the brakes on that. But anyways, I found that this solo flies well, but paired with the moisturizer really plumps up the skin, hydrates the skin, and you know, this can really substantially improve this kind of approach. Using this under your moisturizer can substantially improve the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, just largely by hydrating the skin and causing the skin cells to swell and fill in those little fine cracks and crevices, fine lines. You know, without any you know, need for any harsh peeling or any of that stuff. It really can do wonders, you know, largely by plumping up the skin cells, but also kind of an optical illusion. You know, these things kind of reflect and scatter light, and you'll be surprised. You really can improve the appearance of that, and it's simultaneously helping the health of your skin by keeping moisture in your skin, keeping the skin barrier preserved and hydrated and intact. Very important. Very helpful. This kind of approach is not anything to be feared if you are oily, shiny, acne prone either. You know, this is not something that's going to increase sebum production at all. I mean, that just doesn't make sense. Oiliness, shyness is largely genetics and, you know, environmental factors. It's really not products. It's sebum. I mean, sebum is the sebaceous gland is a gland. It's not like, oh, I have this combination of things, I'm going to make more oil. Yes, some moisturizers are greasy looking. That's just them. It's not you. But this approach isn't going to make you greasy. If anything, it's gonna really help the health of your skin and just make you look kind of, you know, glowy without that sheen that nobody really wants. But anyways, that's just a little update. Stay tuned for the full-on review. They have some other products in the deep dive line. They have this fun little mask thing that you can do and what have you. So I will be reviewing those for you guys. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, I'm going to conclude the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.